Waiting for the Biblioburro by Monica Brown. Illustrations by John Parra. On a hill, behind a tree, there is a house. In the house there is a bed, and on the bed there is a little girl named Anna, fast asleep, dreaming about the world outside and beyond the hill. ¿Pueden ver la casa? Con la niña durmiendo, with the little girl sleeping. Es de noche. It's nighttime. I can see la luna, the moon, y las estrellas, and the stars. When Anna wakes up to the rooster's kikiriki, puppies are already at work on the farm, and mommy is busy in the garden. Papa, papi, mamá, mami, they're working, están trabajando. Anna bathes her little brother and feeds the goats and collects the eggs to sell at the market. El hermanito, the little brother, the goat, la cabra. I don't see the eggs. Oh, here are the eggs. Los huevos. After breakfast, Anna and her mother walk down the hill. Anna closes her eyes against the sun and wishes she was back in the cool of the house with her libro, her book. Hace mucho sol. It's very sunny. Anna has read her book, her only book, so many times. She knows it by heart. The book was a gift from her teacher for working so hard on her reading and writing. But last fall her teacher moved far away, and now there is no one to teach Anna and the other children in her village. Anna lee el libro. She's reading the book. La maestra, the teacher. So at night, on her bed, in the house on the hill, Anna makes up her own cuentos and tells the stories to her little brother to help him fall asleep. She tells him stories about make-believe creatures that live in the forest and the mountains and the sea. She wishes for new stories to read, but her teacher, with the books, has gone. Ana cuenta cuentos a su hermanito. Ana is telling stories to her little brother. Los cuentos fantásticos, fantastic stories. Dragones with dragons. Unicornios, unicorns. One morning Anna wakes up to the sound of tack-a-tack-tack, clip-clop, and a loud ee-ah, ee-ah. When Anna looks down the hill below her house, she sees a man with a sign that reads Biblioburro. With the man, there are two burros. What are they carrying? You see the donkeys? Los burros. Uno, dos. Two of them. Libros. Books. Anna runs down the hill to the man with the sign and the burros and the books. Other children run to him too, skipping down hills and stomping through the fields. Los niños corren. They're running to see the man with the burros. Because he has books, tiene libros. Who are you? Who are they? The children ask. The man says, I'm a librarian, a bibliotecario, and these are my burros, Alpha and Beto. Welcome to the Biblioburro, my biblioteca. See the burros? El bibliotecario, the librarian, he's brought lots of books to read, muchos libros para leer. But señor, Anna says, I thought libraries were only in big cities and buildings. Not this one, says the librarian. This is a moving library. Then he spreads out his books and invites the children to join him under a tree. El bibliotecario lee un libro a los niños debajo de un árbol. The the librarian is reading a book to the children under a tree. Once upon a time, the librarian begins sharing the story of an elephant who swings from a spider web. He reads from books with beautiful pictures, then helps the little ones learn their abecedario. He sings A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Finally, he says, "Now it's your turn. Pick out books, and in a few weeks, I'll be back to collect them and bring you new ones." "Me too?" asks Anna. "Especially you," says the librarian with a smile. El abecedario, the ABCs. So many cuentos. While Alpha and Beto chomp the sweet grass under the tree, Anna picks up book after book and finds pink dolphins and blue butterflies, castles and fairies, talking lions and magic carpets. El castillo, el león, la alfombra voladora, la magia, magic. "Someone should write a story about your burros," Anna tells the librarian, rubbing Alpha's nose and feeding more grass to Beto. "Why don't you?" he asks. Then he packs up the books and is off. "Enjoy," he calls to the children. "I'll be back. Adios. Goodbye." Anna runs up the hill to her house, hugging the books to her chest. She can't wait to share her books with her brother, and that night she reads until she can't keep her eyes open any longer. Ana dice adiós al bibliotecario. She's saying goodbye to the librarian. Adiós, burritos. Goodbye, little donkeys. Each morning, Anna does her chores and reads and looks out her window. She listens for the sounds of Alpha and Beto, but weeks pass and the librarian doesn't return. Ana en la ventana. She's at the window. "When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who smiles and says, "Go read, Anna." "When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who smiles and says, "Go draw, Anna." "When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who smiles and says, "Go write, Anna." "When will he come back?" she asks her mother, who finally says, "Go to bed, Anna." One night, Anna dreams she's flying over her country on a butterfly's back. In her dreams, she crosses mountains and oceans and rivers and jungles, bringing stories everywhere she goes. Stories fly from her mouth and fingers like magic, falling into the hands of the children waiting below. Ana y su mariposa. You see the butterfly with Ana? When Ana wakes up, she misses Alpha and Beto and the Biblioburro's books. She remembers that the librarian told her that she could write a book, and so with paper and string and color pencils, she does. Ana escribe un libro. She's gonna write a book. Finally, just when Ana thinks she'll never see the Biblioburro again, she wakes up to the "Hija, hija!" and children yelling. She runs down the hill with her library books and a special surprise of her very own. El Biblioburro came back, regresó. "I wrote this cuento for you," she says. "Qué bueno," the librarian says. And then he reads her story to the children under the tree. Ana escribió un libro. She wrote a book para el bibliotecario, for the librarian. When it's time to go, Ana's book is packed carefully on the burro's back, ready to be carried away over the hills and through the fields to another child who is asleep on a bed, in a house, on a hill, behind a tree, dreaming of Alpha and Beto and all the new stories the Biblioburro will bring. El niño duermo en la cama, You see the little boy sleeping in his bed? El fin